Hi, and thanks for watching another instructional video for CSCI 1300. In this video, we will cover Boolean variables and the logic behind their operators. Boolean operators in C++ include the AND. For example, if you wanted to chain two things together, such as variable A and variable B, to see if it has a true or false value. The OR operator, such as A or B, meaning that it will be one or the other. With the AND, it has to be both A and B together. And as well, we also have the negation, which is the not. And you can say you're looking for the opposite of A, you could say not A. All of these have truth values associated with them. So A and B, when you're using the AND operator, it will evaluate to true only when A and B are both true. With the OR operator, the overall truth value of the OR operation will be true every time except for when both A and B are false. So if one is true, if A is true but B is not, the whole thing will be true. And likewise, if B is true and A is not, then it will evaluate to true. With the not operator, you will get the opposite of what A is. So if A is currently true, then not A will be false. And the opposite logic applies. You can do this in reverse. So if not A is true, then A must be false. A couple of things we can think about is combining operators. We can take equal signs and turn them into not equal signs. We can use less than or equal or greater than or equal to do comparison operations. And we can actually chain combined statements together with our and our ors. So in the example at the bottom of the screen, you can see that if A is 5 and B is 5, A must be less than or equal to B. We can use this and it would evaluate to true if we put this into a Boolean comparison. In the same way, if A is false and B is true, so not B should be equal to A. That would evaluate to true. And if we did a compound statement with 3 variables, you can see here that if we set A to true, and B to true, and C to false, then we could check for a combined statement saying if A and B is true, or if C and B is true. In this kind of a combination, the first part of the interior is what is evaluated first. So A and B is evaluated first before the OR operation is performed. So it says, is A and B true? Yes, they are. So the left-hand side of the OR evaluates to true. Then we go to the next side and say, is C and B true? Well, C is false, so the opposite side of our OR fails. So we have one side true and one side false, and because of the OR operation needing only one side to be true, the overall combined statement will be true. Let's jump into some code, and I'm going to talk about how this applies to integers. So say we have a variable called b, which is set to the value of 3, and we create a Boolean variable called a and set it equal to the truth value of b less than 5. We will either get back a 0 or a 1 in Boolean logic. True will evaluate to 1 and false will evaluate to 0. So we can actually print the contents of a bool and see what it's actually containing. It will be either 0 or it will be 1. In this example, we have set b equal to 3, and we're going to see if 3 less than 5 is true. 3 is less than 5, so we should get a value of 1 when we print out our a variable. You can see here that when we print on line 11, we're printing a, and the truth value of a is 1, so that evaluated to true. If we were to change this to 5, notice what would happen. We should get a different answer. Our value is 0 because we do not have the less than or equal sign. If we add in the less than or equal, we should get a value of true. And you can see that we do. That's all for Boolean variables for now. Thanks, and happy coding!